tell us what your business does, HeleCloud. What is it?
HeleCloud is a technology consulting and managed services organization that helps businesses of all sizes, primarily mid-market organizations, but moving in the enterprise space, to design and implement highly secure, highly compliant, performant, cost-efficient and resilient solutions on the AWS platform. And then we help them manage these solutions on AWS in a 24/7 fashion with a set of proactive managed services that we deliver.
Okay, and who are so mid-market, but any specific markets? Is it finance or is it, just give us an idea as to your primary target customers?
Well, cloud is the best IT service delivery platform for any type of business, whether they're small, medium or large, and perhaps in pretty much any vertical as well. But given that we are based in London, we happen to have a lot of financial services organizations as our customers. And mid-market is still organizations which are anywhere between 100 and 2,000 employees, are probably the fastest moving ones when it comes to cloud adoption these days. We are seeing, of course, large enterprise organizations implement cloud, and there is pockets of use, but still it's probably not mainstream at the moment. We expect that's going to be the case over the following couple of years.
From a HeleCloud perspective though, I mean, where do you really see the market changing within the, say, I suppose the next 18 months, 2 years? Because we don't tend to, and disruptive, talk about things within the next 5 to 10 years because anything can happen, or it's deemed as unrealistic. For you guys though, where do you see the next big things happening within the next couple of years for yourselves?
Well, definitely happening in the clouds. I think one of the biggest changes that we're seeing, and that's going to continue to accelerate as well, is that cloud is the best place for organizations to store data. And that's because it provides various different services, and also because it's very cost efficient to store your data in the cloud. But once you start storing your data in the cloud, it makes no sense for this data to remain passive. You need to do something with it, and that's where technologies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning have become very, very popular, because once you've got the data in one place, the best thing that you can do with that is actually go and analyze it and derive the intelligence that you've got hidden in these arrays of data that you're storing in the cloud. So artificial intelligence is such a technology, such a solution waiting for a problem, and now that data is being aggregated in the cloud, it's making use of that fact, and going forward, artificial intelligence is going to be immensely important for every organization.
So I'm very interested in whether or not you're seeing an immediate take-up of some of these newer technologies, AI, machine learning. I mean, is that something that people are just interested in, or are they actually making use of it?
Oh, absolutely. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are very powerful technologies, and as I said earlier, the algorithms are nothing new. It's just the fact that these algorithms and the tools for artificial intelligence and machine learning are now provided en masse to pretty much any organization that wants to use them on the cloud-based platforms such as AWS and such as Azure as well. So because it's become so easy to implement such types of technologies, we see a lot of organizations playing with AI, ML tools these days. And perhaps the immediate use for such technologies is in the security and compliance space, where we see organizations analyzing log files and looking to do things like anomaly detection and fraud detection in the cloud, as well as for their applications as well. But going forward, given that each and every organization collects large amounts of data of various different types, it is fair to say that a byproduct of what each and every organization does is going to be analyzing such data and deriving intelligence, and perhaps providing such information to other industries and other organizations as well.
Yeah, very, very in depth. And on a more personal note as well, talking about the expo here, because I think, is this HeleCloud's first expo in Excel?
It is indeed, yeah.
Have you done many around Europe before with Closer Still, or is this one of the only ones?
No, that's the first one that we are doing as part of the Cloud Expo series. We typically participate in events such as the AWS Summit in London. Also, HashiCloud Europe is another such event. AWS reInvent. So most of the time we do some of our partner events such as AWS and HashiCloud.
It's just interesting to see. Also, obviously, it's a very enjoyable event. For yourselves though, what do you aim to get out of it as well? What's your main reason for being here, other than just hanging out with us, of course?
Well, we come across a lot of interesting technologies and a lot of interesting solutions as well. But I think it's always very important for us to be able to find in one place various different vendors, bringing their ideas, bringing their creations, and demoing the things that they're doing. Whether that's in the security space, whether that's in the artificial intelligence and machine learning space, whether these are IoT vendors. It's always very interesting for us to be able to level set and see what the wider market is doing. And I think therein lies the value of Cloud Expo.